This is how to lose the person you love. And I already made a video that went viral about this on my main channel, but I wanted to talk about it again, and I wanted to go more in depth this time. And I think that, the video went viral for a reason. A lot of people make the mistakes that I made in that relationship from like 3 years ago. And I think it would be good for me to, on this channel, I don't know if it'll go viral again, but I want to talk about it more. And I want to go more in depth on the relationship and what I was actually doing and explain like certain situations more. Because the video that I made went viral was only 60 seconds and very vague, and it didn't even show like me and who I am. And so that's why I'm making this video. Hold up, let me ash this real quick. Okay, so I wrote down some of the bullet points from that video, but also I wrote down some different ones I'm gonna explain in deep detail more. So the first thing that I was doing in that relationship was being needy. And I think that it was because I was young, 2, because I had issues, like I didn't really have my parents growing up, so there was like a certain affection that I didn't get growing up that I expected, or that like I was searching for in that relationship, but like I should have healed from that stuff on my own before I got into a relationship, or at least like in the midst of it. But I wasn't even able to recognize that because I was going through it. And so I was clingy a lot, and like I would, for instance, my example of being needy, or examples, would be like I get emotional if I don't see her like all the time, like multiple times a week. And if I'm not getting like a Snapchat a certain way, or if it's like not as affectionate as I want it to be, like, I expect a certain level of like romance with each text or something, and it's like if that person want to give me it, I'd like be overthinking everything. And then like I was too emotionally immature to comprehend that I was doing that, so like I would react like a kid, and I'd like cry or something. And like I wouldn't even shelter that to the person I'm dating. I'd always make it like a dramatic scene. And that's something you should never do. 1, because it's just fucking immature, but 2, it's very draining for the other person. Like when you're crying all the time and you're like making a dramatic scene about everything and you're overthinking everything, it's like it's like they care about you. And maybe you weren't that way at first. Like maybe you were just fun and like, enjoying it in the beginning. And then as the relationship got deeper, you were overthinking shit more, because like you started to form a bond with them. And so now you're like, fuck, I'm actually scared of losing this person. And so you'd overthink the littlest things. But like, think about it in your position. Imagine somebody is obsessed with you and they're just fucking crying about every little thing you do wrong. And imagine that over a long period of time. Like, you can look at it from an outside perspective. Even if you were the person doing that, you'd be like, that's fucking annoying. Like, imagine if that person reciprocated that all the time. It would probably scare you off. So, the way I solve being needy is creating goals for myself. And also, other people, like red pill people, will like fucking tell you to have like options, which I just like think is like bullshit. Like having other people to date, like how are you ever gonna have a long-term relationship if you're fucking doing that? Like if you find a good girl, she's not gonna want you to be poly, most likely, unless like you both want that, whatever. But assuming that a girl is gonna be monogamous with you, why the fuck would you like have options and like train your brain into thinking that's what you need to be strong? Like it's low-key like just as weak. But the way that you should actually not be needy and be more independent is by working on goals, and also like not being attached to outcomes, like remaining more stoic when bad things happen to you. And so it's like a skill, obviously. Like you're still, like even to this day I feel those emotions, but I'm way quicker at getting through them and like calming myself down. And it's definitely something like you have to learn how to like meditate in the moment, and kind of like view one, you need to not trust your instinctive thought, like your first thought that comes to your mind when you're overthinking something bad is happening. But 2, you need to quickly analyze it and realize that like it's just an emotion and bring yourself back down to a calmer place. So be like, okay, this is just my body reacting, but what is the right way of approaching this in this moment? Like if I was neglecting those emotions. And obviously you don't want to neglect your emotions all the time, especially if it's like a logical decision that is leading to emotions. So yeah, stop being needy, create more goals in your day. And like if you really care about your goals, you won't react the same way to the bad things that might be happening in your relationship. Like a lot of times you're probably just creating them, but you won't even think about them if you actually have real goals. Like if I'm busy editing videos or whatever, I don't have time to fucking think about that shit. Second thing, crying all the time. Like it doesn't have to be like a issue with them. It's just like crying over everything. Like a movie, fucking this, that. I mean, I'm saying like whatever. Me personally, I don't even like cry that much anymore, but I'm stronger than I was. Like I don't think it's like a like girls always say some shit like, who hurt you? Like, oh, you can't open up anymore. It's like, it's not even about that. It's just like remaining strong and stoic in situations and like knowing what's actually worth crying over, which would be like death or something. Or really good art or God. Be aggressive over little things. Okay, so one thing as well, it's just a little thing that adds up onto the other things, is being aggressive over like dumb shit. Like I would like I'd be driving with her and then I'd start like freaking out, like kind of like road rage, but like just cussing at the driver, like it's too much, like the way, you know, I'm cussing and getting mad, it's like over dumb shit. And that's just another reason of being like immature and not being able to control your emotions. Like not letting little things control you as much. And I know a lot of people that like they're good people, but they get angry over the littlest things. They villainize people in their life over the littlest things. It's like, all right, like you need to pick your battles better. I think that's like a great lesson I've learned over the past few years. Pick real battles that like actually progress your life. Don't fucking get upset over the dumbest shit. And I know so many people that do still, even if they're my age. Blame them for... Okay, blaming your partner for things they did do or didn't do. Like, one, how's your... Like, you have to realize your partner is going through, like, it at the same time you are. Like, even if they have more experience, they might not know what to do in every situation. And so, like, blaming them for that is, like, it just lacks empathy. And, you know, if you're truly caring about the other person, like you want to see the good in them, like in every situation, like, and trust and intentionality rather than like how things might look on the surface, unless it's something like cheating or something, obviously. But it's like if like they said something and like you misinterpreted it, or even like they just worded it improperly, like trusting that they're a good person before you overreact and blame them for like not wording things right, or blame them for doing something when like they didn't see how like they didn't have malicious intent behind it, and just blaming them for just shit all the time. Like, yeah, that's just so unhealthy. And honestly, like even for you, it must get old to just like always be thinking of the worst scenario and not being able to focus on your own life. And I think a lot of these issues come from not having your own like values, like, or not your own goals and like values of your own. Like you probably have, if you're doing all these things, you're probably like you don't have a outline of what you believe in. Disrespect their beliefs. Another thing that made me lose one, well, I've had 2 long-term relationships, but the one that made me lose the most recent one was, a part of it was disrespecting their beliefs. And like she believed in God and like certain things that align with that, and I would like, because I was like an atheist at the time. I believe in God now, but I would like disrespect her like beliefs because like I thought I was like better for like what I believe in, and I would vocalize it, and I was just like an asshole. So I would say if you actually care about your partner, like, unless they have like some weird ass like evil worldview, like you should try to respect their beliefs and try to understand them. Don't be hygienic. Okay, this was like, bro, I made a video about this, or mistakes to avoid when you're looking for a girlfriend. I talked about how you should trust, if you're looking for a girl, you should trust their asshole. And that should be the same thing about you. Like, you should be fucking so hygienic, like you do not have a dirty ass. I swear to God, like, so many people I know are not hygienic. They don't shower enough. They don't put on deodorant enough. Get some fucking cologne while you're at it. Wipe your ass better. Clean your room. Like, bro, like, those little things, like, if you're not 100% in all aspects of your life, like, you should be, every little aspect of your life matters. Like, you should be 100% in each one, because it all is momentum based, and, you know, it compiles into the next aspect of your life. Like, if you're a cleanly person, like, you'll probably have clearer thoughts that make you do better with work, and, like, if you have a routine of cleaning, so on and so forth. And also, like, it'll just benefit you, like, with girls and just other people in your life. Oral hygiene, like, fucking brush your teeth and shit. Yeah. And there's just so many instances where, like, with her, I just did not react right. And I don't really regret it now, because it taught me a lot about what I need to know. But, I do think a lot of people I know, like, in modern day dating, have just so many issues from, like, younger trauma. And you really need to, like, learn how to just act like an adult and control your emotions and take better care of yourself and see things from your partner's perspective if you actually want your relationship to work. If you actually want a long-term relationship. Also, choosing the right partner is a big thing for not losing them. Like, if you choose the right person, like, they'll probably want to work through more things with you. And a lot of people lose a partner as well because they choose somebody that's emotionally immature and doesn't even really want a relationship, but they're getting led on because that person might want you for certain things, but they don't see you long term. And so, you know, understanding that, and when you find a person who actually cares about you, you know, because you don't get that anxious gut feeling about, like, effort that they put in. Like, you're not getting sad and anxious based off the effort they put in, because somebody who truly matches your energy will put in the effort. And, like, I've been through enough relationships to know that, like, when I find the good ones, I know what stands out apart. But also, you won't find the right person until you are a more confident person, take better care of yourself, and aren't a child. So that is how to lose the person you love, is do all the wrong things I just said. Hopefully, maybe I can make more videos explaining this stuff, like actual situations, but I don't want to make like a fucking hour-long video. So, react less to things that you considered, like, bad. Try to remain stoic and try to understand the person. It's better to ask questions about what they intended or what they meant, and even if somebody did something evil to you, still remain stoic. Yeah. Because, like, you're viewing them as, like, they were going to do this evil thing to you, but, like, even if they did, you still need to be a calm person and collected. And it's like, if somebody wanted to do something evil to you, why would you want to be with that person? Like, you want someone who treats you how you want to be treated. And there is somebody out there who will, especially if you take care of yourself and work hard on yourself. Yeah. Hopefully that helps you guys. I want to make a video called How to Keep the Person You Love. So this is how to lose the person you love. I'm going to make an artistic one first, and then I'm going to make like a yapping one. But hopefully you guys learn something from this. Take better care of yourself, and maybe good things will happen. Subscribe. Bye.